Hello, Jolly Dollies. Hope you're well. I'm Navi, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my channel, Barbie Roots. We are back in our dream closet, and we are going to unbox and review, excuse me, the Enchanted Evening 2025 Reproduction Doll. So it says, in the back of the box, it says, take a trip back in time with Mattel's Replay the Classics collection. This retrospective is in celebration of our 80th anniversary and showcases our cultural impact over the past 80 years. And then you've got it on a lot of different languages, and it says, inspired by the classic doll Barbie, Enchanted Evening radiates elegance in her shimmering gown with a luxe faux fur style. It's the perfect look for a magical night. So the original was released in 1960, and I'll try and put a little picture on. And this is the reproduction. She's a Millie on an articulated body. So this is the back of the box. This is the sides of the box, so the left side and the right side. So one is in pink and purple, the other one is in blue. And without further ado, and here she is in her box. She's absolutely gorgeous, I think. And of course, I'm not a big fan of Millie's, but when I looked at this doll, I've been looking at her from time to time on Amazon, and I thought that I just had to get her because she is Barbie core. And it says, replay the classics, Mattel. It has Barbie on it. And it says Enchanted Evening, and it's for ages 3 and up. So it's been quite a while since she was originally released. And there was 2 variants. There was a blonde and a brunette, from what I can tell. And then there were a couple of other variants over the years. And I think in 1991, they released another Enchanted Evening Barbie. Again, I'll try and put a picture here. But yeah, there has been quite a few different ones. But without further ado, let's get it out of the box for a closer look. So once again, I'm just going to, Jollie Dollies, I'm just going to show you the background. It's got a gradient of darker pink that fades into lighter pink and then goes into like a violet purple. And it's got stars and little speckles on it in white. And here she is, still in the box. But without further ado, let's get it out and do a review. So in the back, it's got the little plastic stays that you just fold and pull in. So it should be fairly easy to get out. And ta-da! Here she is out of the box. I think for Millie, she is quite pretty. Would I've preferred it if they used the superstar face? Absolutely. But no less, she is a pretty Millie. And I've said it, and I'll say it again, I am not a huge fan of side glances, but I will make an exception for a girly with violet eyes. So here's her face up close. And do excuse my nails, I haven't had time to manicure them. Excuse me. So here she is. She has, I want to say this is almost like an ashy blonde, like a number 9 hair color in a high ponytail that's been nicely finished. The hair is saran and is very soft. It's almost like a sandy blonde this time. And her ponytail has been finished with a little hair wrapped around it. And it's really nicely done. She then has a beautiful face. She's not overly shiny, which is a good thing, especially for a Millie. Her eyebrows are single stroke in a light brown, or medium brown, I want to say. And then she has this beautiful, it's got a bit of eyeshadow. She has, what is that, purple? I think it's purple and blue eyeshadow. Then she has some violet in her blue eyes. She has a closed mouth, which I prefer, especially with the Millie. She has two little pearl studs. Well, they're just white studs, really. A little blush on her cheeks. Then she has a choker. So she has a white choker that is like a faux pearl kind of moment. It's held in place with an elastic band, but it does come off. It's easy to put in and out because it has an opening in the back. She then has a fur stool that velcros just over her shoulders, and it's really nice and fluffy. And then her dress is a very simple satin light pink dress. We've got, I'm just gonna take this off for a minute, and there is, I believe, is it, it's got a little stitch in there, so do be careful with that. But it's got invisible clear straps on the dress. It's finished all the way around. It's got two darts at the front to create the bust line. It's hemmed at the top, on the sides, and it velcros in the back, and that's the back of the dress. Can we see that? So it's a nice little silhouette dress that then has a rose on the right hand side with a little ruffle that's not hemmed. It's just been cinched on the side, and then it's got a split from right to left, and again it's been beautifully stitched. That's the stitching in the back. And then she finishes her look. Oh, she does come with a purse. It comes with a plastic. It's almost like a beaded type of pearl look white purse. And then she finishes her look with these translucent heels that, yes, come on now. These are nice. I like these. These are very, very nice. The heel is sturdy as well, and it's quite chunky, which is good. And it does have texture to it. Can we see that? I hope we can. And she's on an articulated body, so she can move at the head, up and down, side to side. Very good articulation on the head. She can move at the arm, upper arm, 360 rotation. And then she's got a single joint at the elbow, wrist articulation, and then knee. She comes with plastic protectors that are sellotaped into place, but she has articulated knees. They could have given us some undies. I do think undies would have been nice. And she's a really, really pretty doll. I think she's very pretty. And I've gone off. Focus. Bear with me. Oh dear. Let me just, there we go. Sorry. So, as a doll, she is very pretty. Can we just have another look at that face? If Mattel took a bit more care and did Millies like this, or upped the level of makeup and eye print, then she would be so pretty. But I still believe that they could have done like a superstar face on this girl, because she is celebrating 40 years of fabulousness when Barbie was glamorous. She was pink. She had ball gowns. She was out for the evening. Can she stand on her own? She probably can. She can stand on her own, which is great. Now, I'm not doing anything with this girly. I'm going to leave her as it is. I'm going to keep her in my unboxed doll collection. I will try and get another one to keep in box, but overall, I am happy with it. For what Mattel puts out nowadays, I think she's worth having. Even if it's just for the gown and you want to put it on a classic superstar doll, if you want to create your own Enchanted Evening doll, if you want to put it on a no deal girly, because I'm sure the dress fits a made to move, because she is articulated, so the next step up. You could put it on a made to move body, but I think when you are just displaying a doll, she doesn't particularly need a made to move body, because the articulated bodies are just enough to give them that little something. They give them enough posability. So I will keep her as she is, because I think she's quite a pretty girl, especially for a Millie. I don't dislike Millie. I just think that they could up their game in the... Of course she fell. And now she's got sellotape in her hair. But for a doll of the quality that Mattel has been putting out, she is pretty cute. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Did you get her? Will you get her? Would you preferred, what face mold would you have preferred on a doll like this? I would love to see more reproductions being made, but of good quality, not just using a Millie, and doing a cheaper version of what we were accustomed to in the 80s and 90s, even 50s and 60s when she first came out, where the clothes were of good quality. So I took her and I'm just going to sit her down. As a doll of this times that we live in, I think she's worth it. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you like her? Would you get her? Is it a pass? Is it a buy? Let me know down in the comments. And that's it. That's my review of the Enchanted Evening 2025 doll. She's a reproduction of the original 1960s Enchanted Evening. They did another one in 1995, if I'm not mistaken. But that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified of my next uploads. And without anything further, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to stay jolly, dollies. Bye now.